Community Education and Empowerment Center, a national NGO, has been working with women MCA aspirants since 2016 with a view of strengthening their capacity to run for office. The NGO has been undertaking a project aimed at giving women a voice. It is now launching a publication, Walk the Talk, a women's call to electoral duty bearers. All our reporters, Zinzi Kibiko, is at the Hilton Hotel where the function is taking place. Good afternoon, Zinzi. What's the latest from there?
All right, Michelle, like you said, there's a publication launch that Walk the Talk, really, that is painting an image and giving Kenyans a clear depth of what it means to be a woman in 2017 within the political world, more specifically at the MCA level. Now, despite the fact that in 2017 we saw a few issues when it comes to stuffing of ballots, propaganda, missing of names, something else that came out so heavily was the issue of sexual harassment and gross misconduct. And women were at the center of it all. And something that Cecilia Acheng touched on, which I will tell you more about it. But allow me to give you and our viewers, Michelle, a clear image of where women stand when it comes to the political scene. In 2017, this last election that we've just had, the general election rather that we had in August, saw about 14,525 people who are vying for positions from across different seats. Out of that, only 9% represented women. That 9% accounts for about 1,358 of them. Quite a big balance there, a very huge margin. And to give you a grassroots level of where this is really, in Murang'a County, only 2 women were elected out of 35 MCAs. 2 women out of 35 MCAs. But really, Michelle, it's not all gloomy. We have performed better when it comes to the gubernatorial and Senate level compared to that of 2013. This time round, we have at least 3 female women at the gubernatorial level, so it's not so bad. Even within other positions, such as Member of Parliament, numbers have gone up from 16 to 22 MCAs. That number has also increased from 82 to 96. Of course, more needs to be done at a higher level. But it's also not the issue of just numbers, Michelle. The sexual harassment and the gross misconduct is something that a lot of the key women who are vying for MCA were really talking about and sharing their stories. Now, Cecilia Acheng, MCA of Laini Saba Ward in Kiribra, said that we cannot have one gender making all the decisions. And this is what she had to say in regards to that.
My campaigns were marked with a lot of violence, intimidation, and sometimes it went too much that my kids could not allow me to go to campaigns. They would hear what people would say, and you know what women in politics are called, and they were not sure whether it was worth. But I thank God I had an inner strength, and I said I must pull through. This is what puts all women down. I will not accept this, and I will fight to the latter. One of the biggest challenges again is that after winning the elections, all the organizations have taken a fallback and they are not talking to women, they are not talking to me, and the problem is even bigger. I walked into their county assembly and I was shocked. There's a lot of backstabbing, a lot of psychophancy, a lot of sex talk. Even when you're on an election platform, they still want to have a sex talk with you and not any other thing.
All right, so Michelle, there you've had it. For her, it even became something very serious. Her own kids were telling her that she cannot continue with the campaign trail. So what does this really mean for women within the political scene? Can we as women be allowed to really echo our voices and share our sentiments without having to be limited and put in a box of where, when we are interacting rather with our male colleagues, we are boxed within the sexual and harassment talk? So that's what really a lot of the women were sharing this morning at the Hilton Hotel during the publication for this, Michelle.
Right, many thanks. That is Zinzi Kibiko live for us from our city center studios. Now with the